It's time for our daily dose of cope, and we have Miss Purcella Cassidy at the news anchor desk for the Leopards News Network. Let's go ahead and jump right into these news stories. Tons of faces being eaten, so many stories to get to. The Trump tariffs have been a roller coaster ride. He has been talking about them since November. It's created so much uncertainty. Will he put them on? Won't he put them on? They're supposed to be coming on April 2nd, which is next week. This is going to hurt so many different sectors. It's going to hurt all of our pocketbooks, but yay, we got them coming. So this person named Sam, he made a post on Blue Sky saying mass tariffs on our allies are effing stupid. He was sharing this post out of Detroit saying the United Auto Workers leaders say they were blindsided by the announcement of layoffs at the Cleveland Cliffs Dearborn Works, a plant that supplies steel for the auto industry. Now, mass layoffs are obviously going to come because as things cost more money, that means that companies are going to have less money to pay for workers. This is about to happen, and it's going to cause a cascade effect throughout the country. So I'm using that to segue into this post. Cleveland Cliffs CEO Lourenco Goncalves praised Trump's proposed tariffs. Now steelmaker to lay off 600 employees at Michigan plant. This article is titled United States Canadian steelworkers hit with layoffs amid tariff uncertainty. The tariff uncertainty is going to really jack people up. The writing was on the wall. This article came out March 19th. They knew that layoffs were going to happen because of tariffs. So this article was titled, Auto Dealers, UAW Local Leaders Brace for Layoffs Amid Tariff War. Obviously, this was going to happen. They have already been talking about it. All of the uncertainty in the marketplace, the cost being uncertain, it was going to happen. So this says, despite temporarily exempting auto imports from the 25% tariffs imposed on Canada and Mexico, Trump's tariffs are already tanking consumer confidence and depressing new auto sales. And remember, Michigan did go for Donald Trump. Now I'm going to bring it to this article. Car prices could jump $6,000 as Trump's 25% import tariffs kick in. Brace for higher car prices. Also brace for higher car parts prices. So if your car needs to be worked on, if you get into a car accident, that's going to cost more money. Our insurance is going to cost more money because it's going to cost more to get cars fixed. So yay for higher prices all over the place. Trump recently announced an additional 25% tariff on imported vehicles and parts, raising concerns about its potential impact on the United States automotive sector. While supporters argue that the policy will spur growth, attract investment, and create jobs domestically, critics warn that it will lead to significantly higher prices for shoppers. The new tariff on imported cars will take effect on April 2nd, while the import duty on car parts will go into effect May 3rd. The components subject to new policy include engines and engine parts, transmissions and powertrain components, and critical systems. The tariff will be applied under the USMCA trade agreement, which was ratified during the first Trump administration. Under the plan, imported vehicles will be taxed only on their non-U.S. content. For example, a car with 20% U.S.-made components under the USMCA will face a 25% tariff on the remaining 80% of its price. So Trump said that the tariffs coming will be Liberation Day or something like that. So we're going to see what happens to the market next week. Now let's move on to Seminole Wind. So there's this content creator named Joe. Joe says, Dear seniors, if you voted for Republicans, congratulations, you just voted to end your Social Security and Medicare. Well done. And so Seminole Wind says, I see it's time to open the Scare the Seniors playbook again. For 2 years, Dems controlled it all and accomplished nothing except sinking our economy and passing several multi-trillion-dollar bills. So I don't think you really have a platform to speak from. Just saying. So that is who Seminole Wind is. Seminole Wind thought that Trump was going to be good for the economy. Then back when Joe Biden was president, whoever runs his account put out this post saying, I strongly urge my Republican friends in Congress not to wait and pass a year-long budget agreement. Don't waste time like you did all summer. We have the strongest economy in the world today. Let's act like it. And then Seminole Wind says, strongest economy, LOL. So saying, what are you talking about, Sleepy Joe? This is not a strong economy. And then just to hammer home the point, this person is a Trump supporter, saying that he's taken out the trash as far as Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. We got Trump in charge, and Trump is the trash man. Now let's bring it into present day. This is March 28th. Seminole Whine says, I'm seriously regretting voting for Trump now. This economy is tanking, and people close to retiring are having 457s suffer because of his obsession with tariffs that are clearly hurting us. I thought he would be good for the economy, but I am losing so much right now. And to that I say, good. I am so happy that you are losing so much. I hope you lose it all and you have to work forever and ever. I hope you wake up every single day stressed. I hope you don't get enough sleep. I hope you're sleep deprived for the next 2 to 3 years. I really wish the worst for people like you, Seminole Wind. And one more from Seminole Wind. He was tweeting to Donald Trump saying, cool. Meanwhile, in the U.S., your economy sucks and everyone that is close to retirement is watching their 457 drop because of your obsession with tariffs. I voted for you, having serious voters' remorse now. And I'm just cheering along, even though that tweet was pretty much the same as that other one. I'm still doing it because it makes me happy. It's part of my coping mechanism for them to have regrets. I hope that they feel it every single day. Here we have Richard. This one looks like a Facebook post. Richard says, I voted for Trump, but his 25% tariff on imported autos is insane. A $50,000 SUV will now cost me $12,500 more. All the people he says he wants to help, he just hurt them more. Does he not think about the collateral damage he's causing by hurting sales at Hyundai, Mercedes dealers, etc.? It takes at least 3 years to open a new auto manufacturing plants in the United States, so new jobs are not coming anytime soon. Trump is destroying my freedom of choice since I don't want to pay the tariff. Maybe he can send me a check for the difference. Ha ha. But these people knew he was going to put tariffs on because he told us all he was going to put tariffs on. He's been campaigning on tariffs. So why did Richard vote for somebody like this? Now we have Tom. This also looks like a Facebook post. He says, I voted for Trump with the hope for peace and prosperity, forgetting what's going on with the economy. More importantly, is the very dangerous signal he is sending to Putin. What the hell is he doing? He wants to take over Canada. He wants to take over Greenland, possibly by force. So if I were Putin, why not just crush Ukraine? And why not go into other European countries and follow Trump's actions? He says this tariff BS and the pain, his words, it will cause will only last a short time. My 401k has lost $50,000 in the last 2 months. I'm a senior citizen, along with other elderly retired citizens who worked all their lives. This retirement savings is what we had planned to make our golden years stable and a basic continuance of our lifestyle. Well, Mr. President, my wife and I may not have time to see this economic rebound you promised, but I do agree we have to deport criminal immigrants, but the internal U.S. and ramifications around the world are sending bad vibes about the future. At this point, I regret voting for you. I would have never voted for Kamala. But you mean to tell me we didn't have many more qualified candidates to run this country? Sorry, Donnie, but you have grossly misled us. I voted on your campaign agenda, but can't you see it's not working? I'm not a billionaire. The citizens of this country who voted for you feel the same way. The middle class is going to suffer immediately. If these policies continue to take down our values at the speed of light, we may not be able to recover. So this person, Tom, if he had to vote today, he would still vote for Trump, and he would still vote to have his 401k for him and his wife be diminished. So that's one of the reasons why I wish the worst for these people, and I hope that it hits them hard every single day. So this was a comment in the conservative subreddit saying, I voted for Trump and regret it. I was never a strong supporter of either side, though, and I was going to vote for Biden, and then they put in Kamala Harris. At this point, though, even Kamala would have been a step from what we're getting now. And then this person says, what don't you like so far? And this person says, I despise how he's getting rid of the Department of Education, and he'll probably screw me on the student loan repayment. I also despise that he's severely slashing Medicare. I didn't sign up for his BS about trying to conquer Greenland or trying to make Canada a state. I hate how he's gutted nearly every program for the poor. I also hate how he's screwing the veterans out of benefits. I really hate just about everything he's doing this term. What I'm noticing about these supposed regretful Trump supporters is that they would totally vote for him again. They're saying, hurt me more, daddy. Hurt me more, please. That's the reason why I have very little empathy for them. They messed around. Now we're all in find out season. So I hope that they get it first and worse. I hope that they feel stressed every single day because they unleashed this person on us. And now we all have to deal with the repercussions. So I hope that they get screwed majorly every single day. All right, y'all. Let me know what you think about all this. Join the conversation. Don't forget to like, comment, and share. And I'm pushing towards 75,000 subscribers over on YouTube. So go ahead and give me a follow if you're not yet following me.